April, Monday. So apparently there's this eclipse thing that's going to happen this afternoon. The school is telling us that it happens when the moon completely covers the sun. That doesn't make any sense at all. If the moon completely covered the sun, then the moon would be burnt up. They even told us in school that the moon moves away from the earth 3 centimeters per year. Wait, I realized something just now. If the moon burns up today, then the earth is pretty close to the sun too. That means that the earth is going to blow up too. If today's going to be my last day alive, I have to do everything I've wanted to do. But I don't want to do it alone, so Riley has to come with me. When the teacher had her back turned, I snuck out the class and into the hallway. Riley was in the nurse's office because some kid bit his hand at lunch today. Riley, get your ass over here. After I grabbed Riley from there, I dragged him into the bathroom so no one would see us out of class. I told him the bad news gently. We are all gonna die. Riley didn't take it well and he started crying. I slapped him in the face to shut him up, and I said that we needed to do everything we want to before we die. I've never kissed a girl before. I didn't want him to feel bad, so I lied to him and told him that I've kissed plenty of girls before and that I could help him out. I asked him who he's always wanted to kiss, and he said his teacher, Miss Beck. Oh, Riley trying to be a victim? See. We all have that one teacher. Just kidding. YouTube, don't take this down. I'm just joking. After I laughed in his face, the bell rang. I saw this as the perfect chance, so once everyone left Miss Beck's class, I told Riley to go at it. Not surprisingly, Miss Beck didn't reciprocate Riley's feelings and pepper sprayed him. While Riley, she's not trying to catch a case. Realistically, if anybody tries to do this to you, Riley, look how freaky he looks, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just do this. This is bad as hell. While Riley was crying on the floor and rubbing his eyes, Miss Beck called the principal and told him to come down here. I panicked and I knew that it was time to get out of there, but Riley was still on the ground crying, so I grabbed his ankle and ran out of there, dragging him along. After we left the school, I told Riley it was my turn to fulfill my dream. Unfortunately, I couldn't become rich and famous in just a few hours, but I did have a way to get cash really quickly. And now, what Greg said actually is not true. Fun fact, 100% of gamblers actually quit before they win big. So, 10 blackjack deals could turn could turn 100 into like $10 trillion, I'm pretty sure. And also one 5-leg parlay, one like 20-leg parlay could turn $1 into like 2 million. So just a PSA for you guys, keep gambling. Also, just kidding, please don't gamble, or do actually. A parlay like a week is okay. Anyway, I told Riley we were gonna rob a gas station. I know it seemed lame, but it's the easiest way to get money. Obviously, Riley didn't want to do it, but I told him that he asked to because I helped him get lucky with Miss Beck, and he finally agreed with me. I guess that's true. We snuck into my house without mom or dad finding out, and after making some makeshift masks, I think we were pretty much ready to go. Riley made a good point though and said we had nothing to threaten the cashier with. Unfortunately, I couldn't use a knife because to get one I'd have to go through the kitchen where mom is. So to substitute, I went to my closet and grabbed a tennis racket I never use. Since we were all set, we snuck out of the house and headed for the gas station that was close to the woods. When we got there, I wasted no time with introductions. Hand over the cash and no one gets hurt. That cashier started freaking out and shot me with his gun. He started freaking out about that too, and he started to feel guilty. I'm sorry, man, I don't want to die. Before I could get a hit in, the cashier started to dial for the police. Me and Riley were out of luck, so we escaped into the woods. And that's when it happened. The solar eclipse. Everything went dark and I dropped to my knees and begged for the world not to burn. I looked over at Riley and saw him staring at the moon. His eyes were pure white and he was foaming at the mouth. I tried slapping him out of it like last time, but this time it didn't work. I looked around and noticed the Mingo kids surrounding us. That's when I put the pieces together. Riley was bitten by a kid today. When Riley looked at the moon, he started acting all weird. He was turning into a Mingo kid. As they all surrounded me, I realized it was truly the end of the world. Goodbye, and that's the end. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is a really late reading. The solar eclipse was it was like a minute ago, honestly. It was like a few Mondays back. I missed school because of it. So, I don't know. So, let me know if you guys saw the eclipse and what y'all thought of it. I did not look at it. It was cloudy as hell, I'm not going to lie. But just let me know what you guys want me to read next because I don't really have, that much stuff to read. So, and that's why I don't really upload that much anymore is because there just isn't that many stuff to read. But this is a cool LLB by John Was Never. Hopefully he makes more because he's really talented and one of the best. And he made the LLB. That's my most viewed video. So that's cool too. But he genuinely is probably the best writer in the Wimpy Kid space. So really, hopefully he makes more soon because they're always so amazing. And I'd love to see more longer ones because Breaking Point is the best LLB of all time. So yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and please tell me what to read next. I do want to read The Joker sometime in the next month, and I was gonna read 25 Years Later, but I thought, why wouldn't I make it like a 25K special? So hopefully we hit 25K sometime in the future. But yeah, anyway, let me know what I should read next, and yeah, peace out, bye.